In China, wisdom often comes in just 4 characters. Proverbs and idioms, known as Chengyu, are like tiny containers of meaning. Each one carries centuries of history, cultural values, and practical lessons for daily life. But how can 4 characters hold so much? And why are they still alive in modern speech, literature, and even business today? In this video, we'll explore the power of Chinese proverbs and idioms, uncover their origins, and discover why they remain one of the most fascinating aspects of Chinese culture. Chengyu are short Chinese idioms, usually just 4 characters long. Unlike simple sayings, most Chengyu come from classical literature, ancient philosophy, or famous historical events. They are concise, poetic, and often carry a deeper lesson than what first appears. In fact, there are over 30,000 of them recorded, though only a few thousand are used in daily life. For Chinese speakers, Chengyu are not just decorative. They're a mark of education, wisdom, and cultural connection. Why 4 characters? Because 4 is the perfect balance, short enough to be memorable, yet long enough to carry complexity. Chinese is a tonal, compact language. 1 character can hold an idea, and 4 together can express an entire story. Think of it as poetry in miniature. For example, the phrase hua shi tianzu, to draw legs on a snake, is just 4 characters, but it tells a whole fable about ruining something perfect by adding unnecessary details. Most Chengyu have roots in ancient China. Some come from Confucius and Taoist philosophy, others from epic battles, historical dramas, or poems written thousands of years ago. Take, for example, Woshin Changdan, sleeping on firewood and tasting gall. It comes from the story of King Gujian of Yue, who endured years of hardship to remind himself of defeat and eventually reclaimed his kingdom. Today, this Chengyu means persevering through hardship to achieve success. What's remarkable is that Chengyu are not just relics, they're alive today. In conversations, essays, news reports, and even advertisements, Chengyu appear constantly. For instance, a student might use Lin Shi Bao Fo Jiao to clutch the Buddha's feet at the last minute, to describe cramming for an exam. A business leader may quote Shuangying, win-win, in international negotiations. And in families, elders often use proverbs to teach lessons to children, passing wisdom across generations in just 4 characters. Let's look at a few powerful Chengyu and the wisdom they carry. Sai Weng Shi Ma, Sai Weng Shi Ma, the old man lost his horse. A story about a man whose loss turned into fortune, teaching that setbacks can bring hidden blessings. Zixiang Mao Dun, Zixiang Mao Dun, to contradict oneself. From a tale of a merchant selling a spear that could pierce anything and a shield that nothing could pierce, it warns against hypocrisy and flawed logic. Jing Di Wa, a frog at the bottom of a well, describes someone with limited vision who thinks the sky is only as big as what they can see. Each one is a story, a philosophy, and a life lesson condensed into 4 characters. Beyond practical advice, Chengyu carry philosophy. They reflect Confucian values like respect for elders and learning, Taoist ideas of balance and nature, and Buddhist wisdom about patience and impermanence. For example, Yin Shui Si Yuan, when drinking water, think of its source. A reminder to be grateful, Shun Qi Ziran, go with the flow of nature. A Taoist perspective on acceptance, Bai Wen Bu Ru Yi Jian, hearing 100 times is not as good as seeing once. An emphasis on direct experience. Through just 4 characters, a worldview unfolds. In today's fast-paced world of social media and emojis, Chengyu still thrive. Politicians use them in speeches, students use them in exams, marketers use them in slogans. They provide continuity between ancient culture and modern expression. For young Chinese, learning Chengyu is not just about exams. It's about identity, connecting them to a 5,000-year-old cultural heritage that still speaks today. Chengyu are proof that big ideas don't need big words. In just 4 characters, they hold stories, lessons, and philosophies that have guided Chinese culture for centuries. They are the bridge between the past and the present, between ancestors and the youth of today, and they remind us all that wisdom, no matter how ancient, still has power in the modern world. Thanks for watching Discussing China. If you enjoyed this journey into the wisdom of Chinese proverbs and idioms, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join us again as we explore more of the culture, traditions, and history that make China so fascinating.